Welcome Stormwater designers, thank you for watching this video. Welcome to Learn the Basics of WWHM series. This is an exciting series. If you're not familiar with the hydrology model, WWHM, WWHM 2012, this is going to get you started. So even if you've never used any of these software packages, this series is designed to get you up and running so you can start building models very quickly. So let's just dive in. We're going to kind of look at what the toolbars are, what they do. We'll go through what some of the element menus look like, and then through the video series, we'll dive in and sort of let you know what each function is of all these different buttons here. So if you just open up WWHM, this is the screen that you should get. And sometimes the map is actually loaded, so that's great. You can pick your spot and get going. Now, what are we looking at here? So we got three toolbars. This top toolbar here is just going to be your basic functions: opening projects, save, cut, copy, paste. And there are some snapshot functions here that we'll get into a little bit later. So all your sort of basic software functions are going to be there, as well as at this upper left toolbar here, some WWHM functions, swim functions, file edit, the typical things you'd see in any sort of program. If we go to the second toolbar, we're going to get some more of the analysis features. So this is map information. This will show you your schematic. This is an analysis screen here, report generator, toolbox, and LID report. There's also more snapshot functions here, which, as I said, we'll get into a little bit later. And your third toolbar are going to be some more program-related functions. If you start from the right here, these are actually the flyover properties. So if you have elements in your software, maybe you've run the program, you can use these flyover properties to view what those specific elements are doing as you fly over the program. And we'll get into that later. I'm just sort of giving you a basic overview of what you're looking at here. If we go from the left, this is the map button, as I showed you. County screen labels, you can add a backdrop. We'll go into that, of course. The scenario tab is very important, so we'll get to that last. These show you all the elements in your project. This is the water quality button, which we'll get into: profile, graph, table, and the analysis and reports. This allows you to select the event you're looking at, and this will let you run the project. So that's a basic overview there. Let's go to the scenario tab, because that's where you're going to be spending a lot of time in this software. Let's click on pre-developed, and as you can see, a bunch of elements come up here. These are all the HSPF elements, and these are some of the swim elements here, as well as some of the other functions of the software. So you can alternate between pre-developed, pre-developed, and mitigated, and view both scenarios very quickly. The pre-developed scenario is just going to be the scenario of your project before any sort of development has happened in your project. So maybe you're building a building, adding roads to a specific natural condition. This is going to be before you're doing any of that construction. And mitigated, as you can tell with the house and garage here, this is after all that construction or all that development has been done. So let's stay on the pre-developed tab here. So here's all of our elements, all of our HSPF elements. These are some of the commercial elements that can be added through our website, green roofs, etc. And then here's all the swim elements. So really quickly, we're just going to click and drag an element here. So let's select this basin, and this software is very easy. Click the basin, drag, and left click, and boom, your basin is now in the software. So moving around elements is very simple. We'll have another video on how to move, connect, and use elements, but that's just a basic overview there. Also very important is the more information button. Anytime you have a question about anything in the software, as long as you have it selected and you select that more information button, a menu should pop up telling you what this element does, as well as some other information. Another useful bar here is the WWHM help file. This is all the information related to the software. As you can see here on WWHM, there is a lot of help files here. So this will help you get up and running with the software very quickly, or find more in-depth information about a specific topic or subject related to the software. So that is the basics of WWHM Part 1, sort of just seeing what we're looking at here. And if we look down here next, these are just some of the basic properties of your project, such as flow units, which are now in CFS, the language, and the zoom in. So those are just some of the basic functions of the software. So that's part 1 of Learn the Basics of WWHM. In part 2, we will look at some of the functions of the specific elements and maybe some of these tabs here. Now, before you go, we have a free gift for you. It is a free template pack to help you get up and running in WWHM or WWHM 2012 or any of the related software packages. These are drag and drop templates. You can just select them, build them, and then start building your model very, very quickly. So go to the description box, just give us your email address, and we'll send that template pack right to you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time.